Hey folks, I'm Vixen. Today we're going to play a bit more of RimWorld by the Studio. And we're in a pretty safe situation except for all the food, so we'll need to deal with that. But I've got a new grower, I've got Sienna here, which is going to be a bit of trouble nonetheless. She's a bit jealous and depressive, so I will need to do something about that. She has the lowest morale of our team, except for Lemmy, which is a bit in a pain, I think. Yeah, she was slightly in pain because of the old gunshot here. And let's just resume. The speed at which the game tends to pass normally, so everybody's sleeping for now except for Jess, which is relaxing a bit. And might want to check what she's working on, because I don't know what I've been doing with her lately. She's not doing any research yet. I think we might be checking what... Okay, we're trying to produce drag a bit, so we can just see the new feature. It's not going to cost us so much, but when I'm going to be done with it, I think I'm going to go with something maybe like the hospital beds or the geothermal power, so I can make more of my geothermal station. And I might want to finish this wall as well, and to fix the defense down there, which is not going to work ever. Okay, so all the traps are rearmed, so we'll need to maybe deal with that a bit later. And retrieve these clothes, which seems to be not that bad. Yeah, kind of. I've got also somebody which has died here with a tube, which is not that good. Not so much. Okay, let's see. Everybody seems to be awake. We've got just a bit of food. Why is Sienna cooking? I should be doing it. Let's just take a look. Is she any good? Cooking, yes, but not as good as I am, so she should definitely not do that. I should be doing it, but I'm relaxing here. Okay, maybe it is enough relaxing. Let's just cook a bit, and we might get a bit of milk soon. Sienna's not going to do much because she's actually not, there is nothing to do here. I'm lacking a bit of steel and maybe a component, or I've got these. Let's just ask somebody. I'm going to ask Andy if I found him. Here he is. When it's going to be done with his meat. No, he's going to build this first, so it will be there in time for our next meal. I prefer them to eat cooked meal. It's good, just much more efficient. Okay, is he going to be... it's a bit... He needs to eat something, but he might wait just a bit. It's not that far. And we'll get a few meals ready for when he's going to come back. He's not starving yet. Oh, we are being rid. Okay. Let's see, what do we have? Tribesmen from the Braga of the Crag. Okay. Let's see, what do they have? I can see 3 bows and a club. So they might be dangerous from afar. Are this bow any good? Shoddy one, awful, and spear. So this one is good. We'll need to maybe focus on that guy. And we've got a guy with a club also. Okay, let's go with that. Are they coming straight to my base? They're going to melee attacks, no man. So I can use these as a beacon maybe. I know, I don't think so. Okay, they're coming that way, so they're going to enter this place very, very soon. I need to ask my people to be ready, so I'm going to ask, is Sienna any good with guns? Not so much. Let's just bring Kelly, which might be better. Yes, she's much better. So let's bring Kelly here. I'm going to bring myself here. I'm going to also ask Andy if he's done with... no, he's not done with his meal, so he will wait a bit. I'm going to bring Lemmy. Here she comes. And it will be a good team to slow them down a bit. I will try to bring Andy a bit later when he's going to be done with his meal. Okay, buddy, just get a meal. We'll finish that later on. Here they come. I might be able to fend them off. Oh, visitors, where are they coming from? That way? Okay, they are a bit fast, they're going to be too late for the fight, but we'll see. Are they... They are quite close together, so it might not be an issue. They don't have any grenades. So it's Andy done with his meal? Not yet, but he might be coming later as a reinforcement. Oh, here they come. And I might want to ask them to shoot, but I don't have any more turrets, so I need to focus on the melee guy. Okay, and why do we have a cow here? I need to change something, I think. So she should be restricted, and she has nothing to do here. I don't want other cow to come and fight. Let's see. It cannot be released. No, it cannot. It's following me. Why is it following me? I'm not a really good animal handler. What's wrong with this? I don't know. You know what? I might want to give her a different master. Was never going to fight. I think it was Jess. So I'm going to assign her to Jess. Might be much more logical. Let's go with Jess. Do I have a ban with this girl? Let's just take a look. Let's see. I don't think so. Everything seems to be pretty normal here. It was trained by Kelly. It needs to be trained by somebody else. I hope the code is going to come. Where is she going? Oh, she's going back. Okay, good. So we can resume our fight. And I need to ask Andy to come and give us a hand, because we might be in trouble at some point. So where is he? Oh, he's building this thing. So let's just bring him toward us. I'm going to try to shoot this guy before they come toward us, but let's just wait for this shot to be shot. Come on, just kill him. Here we go. Good. Is that guy the one with the good... Yes, this is the guy. So let's just shoot him in priority. I cannot let him flee with that amazing bow. I could just set it for a while, for a bit. Come on, guys, just shoot him. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now these guys are going to flee. These two guys are not completely dead. There is one which is, but not the other one. And let's take a look at these skills. Got a pretty decent medic here, but is pessimistic, very neurotic, and okay, I'm not going to save him. I could save him and release him, but it's going to burn me a bit of food, so I'm not going to do anything about this. And I might want to do something as well. I have plenty of corpses around here. I should just store them here. Why is it not working? Let's just take a look. Corpse, human-like corpse, only strangers, and it is important. It is critical to move them here. And let's just grab this thing. Maybe not this one. Just a good one. I could just grab it. It's just free money. Okay, so back to regular duty. Where is Andy? He do not need to come to us now. Still, we might want to... I just want to... There is a place to store human bodies. There is an area here to do it. Why are they not doing it? Let's check on the zone area, see if it's going to be home or not. Yes, it is home. So why am I not able to store this guy in there? These guys are strangers. I'll just check again. So human corpse, yes. This is maybe why it was not working. I'll just try again this time. So where is Lemmy? I don't see her. Okay, let's just click on her. Oh, she's that far. And now I can hold these guys. Okay, good. So now it's going to be much easier to store them in a place which is not going to be in plain sight. So it's not going to destroy the morale of everybody. And I might want to ask her to move more people. Maybe not Lemmy, because she's the one which has the weakest morale. So I'm going to ask my character. Oh, we cannot hold. Okay, let's ask Andy then, because Andy might be able to do it. Let's see. Holding. That's it, guys. Do we have more people to hold? Yes, there is one here. Do I want to ask Kelly maybe? Yes, I'm going to ask Kelly to hold Giggle here. And there is even one more body here. If they are here, I won't be bothered. So I should just do another little wall, so we are not going to be... let's see, how much do I have? 101. I'm not sure it's going to be a good idea to waste these right now, but I'm still going to ask for a bit of limestone walling here, so we're not going to be... Plus it's going to make some kind of slight defense. Bit like that. It should work. And let me bring this. Okay, we just need to move these guys. Let's hold this as a guy here, and we need to move that guy somewhere else. Oh, here they come. Maybe I could. Are they willing to buy people? Because I've got one guy here which I could just throw into the prison and sell. I'm going to try. Let's just ask her, is Sienna able to all? She has very bad morale, but I'm going to ask her to capture Grey. And I'm going to send Kelly. Where is she? Here she is. And I'm going to ask her to go and trade with these guys. Do they have... Oh, they're not going to trade anything. Nope. So I'm just going to try to fix the guy, and I'm not going to feed him, but I'm going to release him. There we go. So let's just change a bit the policy here. Let's just say we need to release the guy. We need to fix him without any medicines, but he got treatment. Yes, he gets. We're going to train a bit our team here. Let's just fix the guy. We won't feed him, but we will. Let's take a look. No, it do not get food. We are not all bad. Maybe a bit, but not all bad. Still, they were attacking us, so maybe I can mitigate that. Okay, so we do have a new table here, so we're going to be able to produce a bit more food. And we've got 8 meals which are ready. Do we have... We need to finish this flooring. I've got a few walls to finish as well. The hospital seems to be taking shape. We'll just need to maybe add a few more beds, and maybe the little upgrade module we can add in between beds at some point. Everybody got a bed? Yes, everybody got a bedroom, I meant. Yes, there is more than enough. We've got another room here which I will need to use for something else. I don't yet know what I'm going to do with this area, but I will think about it. Maybe I will need a place where to put all this thing, like the camp console, the high-tech research bench, and other thing like this. I think I'm still going to keep this room to be the main crafting room with everything around, so it's not going to be too far from everything. And do we have more corpses which are laying around and destroying our morale? I don't think so much. Where is she going? Oh, she's building these walls. How is she? Because she was pretty depressed, and I'm not seeing all these corpses. Yes, it's not going to help so much. She should not be coming here, but I think she has no work here. Is she any good with research? Because I could ask her to do the research. Ah, she's very bad. Okay, so what can she do then? Growing, construction, mining, cooking a bit of social, and she could train melee, but I'm not really willing to let her go and attack this guy from melee range. It's very easy to lose people to melee, and depending on the weapons, it can really be deadly. Oh, there is a major... Okay, so Sienna needs to come back. What could we... Okay, she needs to come back, and maybe... I cannot ask them to play. But I can ask to come... Oh, she's going to come back to bed by herself, so it's going to be... If she managed to arrive in time, she might be... Okay, visitors are living. I hope she's going to reach her bed, because it would be very nice. It would avoid her to break, as I believe these beds are probably comfortable enough to generate a mood high enough. Okay, so Jess is at work. Where am I? Oh, I'm going back. Oh, and we need to do something about these walls at some point. I might want to ask for one of these here. Still, at least the fridge is working with this little hole. You know, I might want to make a door I could keep open here. I don't know, we'll see. It's not that cold outside, we are still in summer, yes. So 32 degrees, maybe it's a bit too much here. How are this thing growing? 230, not that bad. Might want to reduce temperature from a few degrees. So this one is at how much? Target is 60 degrees, and most of these are approximately the same. I'm going to just remove 10 degrees for these and go for 60. Should be more than enough. If we can lose a few degrees, it would be just much better. And this area is at 25, which is more than enough. So I might want to reduce it even a bit further to 50 degrees. I'm not sure. Just wait a bit. I don't want to lose the crops. Okay, so now we know to make drugs. And what are we going to go for first? I was looking for hospital beds, I think. Or medicine production. Animal medicine, Neutromen and close. Seems cool. Don't go with that. Maybe I could make a good mix between the drug abilities, the ability to produce drugs and medicine. I think these ones are going to sell quite a bit. And plus, having a good supply of medicine is always a good thing. Okay, why is it just cooking? Oh, there is a few things. Do we have no research on? Yes, the medicine production is on, but she might be going back to research when she's going to be done with that. Yes, so we've got 7 meals which are ready for tomorrow. Seems to be quite enough. Might want to ask somebody to dig a bit more. So it's going to give us a bit more stone to cut. It will give a bit more work to Lamy. I just speed up a bit. There is not so much which is happening by night. And what was I stirring in there? Oh, corpse as well. Not sure is it necessary for me to have both? Oh, we've got a part mission, so I could just sell my weaponry here. Do we have anybody which is? So Kelly is going to be awakened soon. Where is she? Oh, she's sleeping here. I'm going to let a bit of time to get a meal. Oh, she's working already, so let's just ask her to contact the merchant and sell our grenades, so we'll get a bit of money. Here we go. So we've got a pump shotgun. I'm going to sell it. We've got a pila, a few good bows, just one. Okay, we're going to keep the survival rifle, it's always useful, but I'm going to sell the Molotov, the frag grenades. I've got 2 Molotovs, and more frag grenades than I need, so it's going to give us a bit of money. Do we have more? I'm not sure. I'm keeping my components, don't even think about it. Oh, I can sell grey, yes, here we go. So let's make a little bonus here. It was a good thing to keep him. And what do I want to buy in return? Do they have anything useful? They've got plastic military helmets, which are quite expensive, and they don't have so much more. They've got a few parts I could buy to fix my people. Lungs and dry wire is useful, but it's very it's not that expensive. I thought it was more expensive. Still, I don't have enough. It would be useful for Sienna, but maybe it's a waste because I don't know how much I'm going to keep her alive. And do I want to buy more components? Quite expensive. I'm not sure. Let's just keep the money for when I'm going to Sienna the merchant. I could buy a bit of beer though. No, too expensive. I will just make my own. Here we go. And I need to send somebody to retrieve the money. Where are you going, Andy? Let's do something more useful. Okay, I really need to build a few more defense, because without my sentry, I'm not really at ease. And I'm wondering where I'm going to put my sentries. It was not such a good idea to have it here. I'm not sure. Okay, so Andy is taking care of the money. I'm going to ask Kelly to do the same. No, not 3, but I need the remaining bits of money here. Here we go, so now we've got 632 bits of silver. And just a bit of food which is coming back. So yes, she's going to cook. Why am I still sleeping? It's already 9. Oh, a snow hare, self-tamed. Okay, it is. Still, I'm not sure. It might be dangerous. It's not dangerous, but it's a white bunny. You never know. Anyway, let's just bring it back, and I might end up killing it. I don't think a snorer is going to be very useful for the colony. Oh, cagapods. Let's take a look at what we've got here. And this is what? So we can definitely make a bit of beer with that. I just need to bring it back home. Is it 4? It's not that far. Or I could just sell it. I don't know how much it's worth. Just take a look. It's not that expensive though. So how much do I have in it? I've got 200 of these. Okay. So I need to ask somebody to go. Do we have a policy to prevent people from getting around? No, most of people are restricted, but not all of them. So they can technically go there and grab it. What do we have here? Got a bit more granite block. Could just retrieve them when I need to. And do we have other thing laying around? There is obviously no component. But we'll find another way. What's going on? Sienna is still about to break, so she might... Okay, she needs to remain indoor. Let's just change a bit the resolution here. So Sienna is supposed to stay in the safe area, because if she breaks and she's outside, she's going to be a bit in trouble. Okay, much better. Don't want her to go around too much. Okay, I'm preparing the wool for the fridge. Let's speed up a bit. And I've got the second one to take care of. And might want to kill the bunny. So let me taking care of that. And let's see. Okay, I'm building the limestone wall, which is over there, the last one. So we won't be required to go back to the corpse room so much. Oh! Flash storm, what do we have here? And where is it? It was around here. So we are lucky nothing has been hit, but I might want to go back home. It's just too dangerous. Let's just ask everybody to go back home. Restrict everybody, go back to the safe place here. I don't want anybody to be struck by lightning. It would just be too dangerous. Come on guys, just go back home. Oh! I've been seeing a few. Come on guys, hurry. Okay, just over there. We really don't want to be outside now. Okay, good. Look at this. We might be in trouble because we can very well just cut one of these lines. Hopefully there is both now, but still. And I don't think we're going to get any fire outside. It's just very, very cold. It will not last long. Okay, so we are walking a bit on the indoor, which is not bad. If we can get a place which is going to be much more cozy, it's going to be easier. Do I want to maybe use a bit of limestone? No, I need to dig a bit further so so I can get a bit more stone. Still, what do I might want to finish that hole at some point. Do we have enough? No, we don't have enough. So maybe I should just dig another area to keep going with these. It's going to burn a bit more energy, but I might be able to keep going. So let's just let's see. Let's just mine here. I think I'm going to make it. How big was it? 7 by 11. Okay, good number. So 7 by 11 then. And it was a bad move because I need to add the walls. So I might want to add that and that, and I will have my last wall, which is over there. So all good. Still getting a second place to grow would be very useful. Even more if I want to make some more medicine or some more stuff. And do we have... is a safe place coming that way? Because if it is not... Yes, it is. So we won't need to edit it. Because I think I might want to begin to deal with this room. I've got a bit of limestone. Did I finish the room? Not so much. I still need to make sandstone tiles here. Not just going to be proper to go with limestone tiles, but let's just go with a bit of limestone in the middle. Oh, I'm going to just do it for the table area. It's going to cost me 55, which is more than what I've got, but still. We are going to retrieve maybe a bit more limestone with this area, because it seems to be more limestone than sandstone. Okay, so how is the mood? Sienna is still very, very low. What can I do to make... so she's jealous, because somebody has a better bedroom than she has. And which bedroom is she using? This one. So what I should do is finish the flooring, and I could also maybe add something else. What could I add in the room to make happy with it? Maybe a little stool, I don't know. Maybe an armchair. Now we are lacking the metals. Maybe a plant? Okay, why not? I'm going to make this in what? In granite. I've got a bit of granite. Let's just put a few flowers around if I can, to make this place a bit better. Still, she might be jealous because I'm putting flower in every room. Okay, so we've been advancing a bit, not that much. We've got... Oh, this thing going. So, almost grown here. I've got a few more over there. I need to hurry because summer is not going to last that long. Well, the second, there is still 13 days before the end of summer. So I've got just a bit of time to prepare for winter. But I don't want to linger around, because last winter was almost my doom. So did we take care of the rabbit? Yes, so we don't have the... I'm not sure it's a good move here. If you were to maybe cook something? No, we cannot. No, there is nothing to butcher. How much time? How much time there is for our next harvest? There is a bit of time. Okay, we are going to continue on these, but it's not that much. I could bring the ward, but it's not going to be very useful if we are starving. I could just make a bit of beer, but... Oh, it's the mood. Okay, we do not have any more danger, so I might want to change a bit the resolution to maybe the home area. So we might be able to go outside a bit more. And now I've got that vent here, which is working well. It's -5 degrees here. So maybe what I should do is change the vent into something else. Let's see. If I was to make a cooler, it would cost me 3 components, which is all the components I've got. And I need to choose between a tower or a vent or a cooler. I'm going to go for the tower. I'm going to add it over there or over there, I don't know. Let's go with that. So when they're going to get close, they're going to be shot by the tower, but I can still shoot them with a rifle in between. Okay, we have still a major break here, which is going to be possible. And I'm not sure I'm going to be able to prevent it. I think she has no weapon, so it's all good. She's not going to hurt anybody. Still, come on. It was not a prison, it was a raider. Attack meat, come on. Not that bad. Then we've got things to do with... I need to find more colossus. Maybe I should just retrieve stuff from people I've been fighting against. I could maybe ask Andy, which is working on this big area, to go and retrieve these pants, which are not that bad. I'm going to maybe send also Lummy. I might just keep walking, might be more useful. So now my issue is that I'm going to be required to destroy this wall. So I've got no food though, so it's not really such of an issue, but I might want to make the door first, because I don't want the coal to go and destroy my crops. So which materials do I want to use for the door? Limestone? 25. Okay, let's do it. Still, do I have a bit of limestone or not so much? I think I'm going to get more sandstone than limestone, so let's just change that to sandstone. Okay, should be easier. Okay, we've got the plant which is now there. Somebody's probably going to get it. Or not. And I'm going to ask my buddy here, is it any good? It's a poor quality armor vest, but it's better than nothing. So let's just bring it back. Is it this one any good? Normal, but it's still in very, very bad shape. Let's just bring the Kevlar in case. Alright. And is the tuque any good? No, it's poor quality tuque. Okay. I will in some point to begin to craft my own clothes, but I don't have enough metals for these. Okay, I need to finish this door before I can even think about breaking this wall and making a new one. Plus I will need to have all the material ready, because I'm not going to keep the place completely frozen that long. So if I remember right, I was keeping a bit of room for the walls here, so I'm going to be able to build one right away. Ancient, what is that? I just oh, there is danger here, just over there. So we're probably not going to be. What's going on here? It is not our wall. No, it's not. So I probably don't want to dig any further. Let's just take a look. Let's cancel all this area and just dig through this area. Okay, so we are going to be probably in trouble here. I'm not going to dig much further. Are these things? So these things are just basically sandstone. Alright. I might want to try to make a passage maybe from out there, so it's not going to be that dangerous, and it's not going to make an opening on my base, at least. I wonder what kind of danger we are going to face here, but it seems to be dangerous enough that they are going to warn me. Okay, I'm just going to go out there and I'm going to begin to dig through this area. Maybe a bit like that. So we can reach the place. I know I should just maybe... No, it's all good like that. I will just make a few traps on the way and flee. Or I could just make the place very, very cold, as I was saying before. Might be not such a bad plan. Okay, so that way should be good. And then I will try to go that way and make quite a bunch of traps. Still, I will need the resource to make the traps, because traps are always very expensive. Let's speed up a bit. I need to haul all the food back to the fridge. I'm going to ask Kelly to do so. I don't want the food to spoil, it's just very, very difficult to come by here. It would be a shame to waste it. Let's adjust all the potatoes back to the fridge. Okay, I've got a few. It's not going to be enough to hold long, but it's better than nothing. Alright, let's speed up. Why do we have a body here? It's not in there. Strange. So I do not have enough to make many towers, but my first tower is almost rebuilt. Just need to find 3 components, which I've got. And I might want to maybe try to learn how to make a table to dismantle this guy, because I might retrieve components from these guys. Why is there a missing body part? Maybe I shot this. Let's just take a look. What am I researching right now? So medicine production staff. What are these malaria block production? Oh, okay, it's a malaria preventing drug. Interesting. Okay, production. This is a drug as well, so they don't need to sleep so much. Membrane, smithing, good juice production, combat performance enhancing drug. What do we have? Carpet making, moisture pump. Oh, interesting. What can I do with that? Can I see the amount of moisture in my base? I'm not sure. It's still interesting. Anyway, let's go and check. I've got medicine production, explosive stuff, incendiary stuff. I think the incendiary one are going to be very useful in draw if I want to make maybe some kind of trap to burn the ancient evil which is behind these things. And electric smelting could be useful. I don't know, there's plenty of cool things I could just research. I'm just going to finish what I'm doing right now, and we'll see. I think maybe machining would be the thing I would be looking for. I need to learn smithing though, which is costing 700, which is not that much. Let's speed up a bit. Okay, so now I've got a very dangerous wall on my right. I might want to maybe try to make some kind of melee weapon at some point. Not really a fan of it, but maybe if I was to maybe find a shield or something, it would work. Let's just ask her to use the milk, and I'm going to ask Andy to use the eggs. Alright. I will need more ants if I want to get more eggs. And I will need to make maybe more food for them as well, because I'm not sure. Are they well fed? Yes, they are. Kind of. I think they are just eating a bit of my crops when they need to. Okay, so I think Kelly is going to finish this sentry. She's going to give us a bit of... Oh, what's going on here? How is Sienna going? Not that good. No, not that good. It is not the best colony for her. I was not sure if I was willing to take her or not with us. But I think she's quite good with growing stuff, so it might still be a good addition, even though she might break at some point. Oh, what do we have here? Silver! Oh, we are lucky here. If there is enough, I might be able to buy good stuff. And I might want to maybe make a door, even though it's going to limit the amount of light I'm going to get in there. Nah, I just need a door. And if I was to bring a bit of energy, I could also add a lamp. Oh, let's see. Power, conduit. Oh, it's not that close. I could just make it run through. I think I got enough still to do that. I just make a little bit here, go through, and we'll just add a lamp, so it's not going to be too painful to walk in there. Hopefully it's not taking any component. Okay. And I might want to ask somebody to bring a bit of granite, because I've been asking for granite plants, kind of. Granite plant pot. And all the granite is out of the home area, so I will never be able to finish it. Okay, so Andy's getting plenty of these still. Not the steel, of silver. Next merchant is going to be Andy, I hope. I hope he's not going to stumble on another dangerous area. Oh, so it was conduits. Yes, here they are. And we've got also a bit of light, which is going to be there soon, when we're going to be done with electricity stuff. How much do we have left? Just a bit. Just the one which is necessary. But Kelly is bringing the thing. So she might want to still finish it. So we can get a bit of energy. And maybe Andy is not going to walk into the darkness anymore. Yes, much better. Still, it is a bit... It's not that cold. 2 degrees. It's pretty decent. Let's see. Do I want to begin with these walls? I could. I've got more limestone than sandstone, but I'm going to get more sandstone, so let's just begin by moving this wall here. Alright, and then I will do the other one. Might want to go all the way so I can actually join these and make power go through. Oh, what's going on here? Somebody just is adding in a room. It's just less difficult to handle than the regular breakdown. At least she's not going to go outside in the cold and just throw her clothes away like they usually do. She's going to stay in her room a bit. If I had somebody which was able to make art, I could maybe make a few statues and just make this place much more beautiful. But for now, it's not going to be possible. Still, it's cool because when she's going to be done with that effect, she's going to be back to a good mood. So it's better, much better. Okay, we've got a bit more of this silver. I could maybe try to get it. And come on, the ant is poisoned. Let's just take a look. Can I treat her? Come on. I probably need to wait for her to be in bed. Hope she's not going to die. I need these eggs. Oh, it will be potatoes and rice for forever. Okay, do I have anybody which is available to grab the silver and to bring it back home, because I want to know how much I've got. Okay, not bad. And now we know how to make medicines. Good. Let's take a look. What do we want to go for now? I might want to go for hospital beds so I can save people when they're going to fight these ancient evil. But maybe there is more important to do here. What is this? Psychit refining. And to flake and yeah, okay, so it's to make drugs. Okay, interesting. I could make... no, I'm going to require a component for these, so maybe not. I'm going to learn smithing. It is a very important tech. It's basic and I need it. Okay, now Sienna has a lamp? No, it was just a bit of flooring. She had a lamp already. And is her room that bad? Because I don't think I've been... Okay, there is a minus 28 here, but frankly, it's pretty much the same for everybody. Even this one is worse. I might want to ask somebody to just clear the area a bit. So just researching, I'm a bit bothered to interrupt her. I really need this missing technology. Oh, nice. Is there more to grow? No, not so much. But we're going to be able to harvest something soon. So what's happening? Sienna is back. She's not that good, but she's better. And hopefully she will be able to remain that way for a bit. Okay, back to bed. She needs to rest. She needs a bit of joy as well. Maybe I should just research the TV. Okay, so now we've got almost 1,000 silver coins and or silver beads. I don't know how to... Silver. Just silver. And it might allow us to buy interesting stuff with our next trader. I still need to ask them to build a bit of walling, and I'm going to go with... I've got limestone, but I think I'm going to be able to get a much more sandstone currently, so I'm going to ask them to hold this thing back. Here we go. I'm going to ask Lemmy. Is Lemmy alright? She needs to eat something. I'm going to ask her to hold the thing. I'm going to ask Andy to do the same, so we'll get a few blocks to cut. Let's ask Andy to do a bit more than that. Alright. And even more. Let's keep going. It's a bit of a tedious work, but I'll just do it from here. Wish she will get it. It will get the material to do what we need, so all good. Okay, so now maybe I can begin to ask for sandstone walls. Yes, I can. So let's just... It's going to be a bit strange because I've got a limestone block which is in between, but let's just not worry too much about this and let's keep rebuilding. I need good walls. I need to change these wooden walls to something else soon, because these are not really resilient. It's not enough to protect the bees. Far from it. Okay, everybody seems to be walking here. I'm not sure it's a good idea, but... Oh, let's just be careful. So it is not what we should destroy. Let's just stop here. It seems to be quite big. Look at this. If it's coming from here to there, it's just going to be a huge room. And a very dangerous room as well. Okay, so what do I do with that? And we've got a cargo pod here. Oh, food. Corn. Where is it? Oh, it's not that far. Let's just grab everything. I'm going to change a bit the restriction here. And not everybody, just the one which can actually hold. So Kelly, probably Andy, probably Jess. No, not Jess, because she's... Just Kelly and Andy, because they can do it. But frankly, I prefer not to let other people go out there. Sienna is just very fragile. She has a morale which is not going to hold much. I cannot hold, so I cannot go out there and get these, so I'm basically useless with that. And Lemmy is working on stone, so basically there is only Andy and Kelly which can go there. And are they bringing... Yes, they are bringing the grenade. Okay, it was not the most important thing, but it is important to do it nonetheless. And I need to plant things in there. What do I want to go for? Daylily or what do we have? Rose? I don't know. Let's go with Rose. I'm going to go with Daylily myself. And we'll see what's going on. If she thinks... Maybe if I just give her the only roses, she's going to think that her room is prettier. I don't know. I need to do something like that to make it work. Alright. Now let's just take a look. Is the room getting a bit of a boost? Let's just take a look with the regular... what is the thing? I'm not sure. I don't think so. I think this is the one I'm looking for. So now I can see. So wealth is mediocre. Impressiveness is dull. Space is rather tight. Beauty is neutral, so not that bad. Okay, basically it seems to be on the average the best room, I think. Yeah, so she might be happy with that. Doesn't need to be so much. So she's not jealous, she's just depressive now. It's all good. Come on, I've got a cow which is living in my room. Not sure it's improving the room. Maybe a bit more heat though. I don't really need to worry for this thing to spoil, it's just still very cold outside. Let's go with something new, so let's just go with some slower pace and let's just search for something useful. So what are we going to go for? We've got the smithing stuff, so now we should be able to do machining, which might allow us to dismantle the robot we've been defeating earlier and maybe get a few components. I don't know what we're going to be able to retrieve with these, but the last time I've been dismantling one of these robots, it was before the component update, so I have no idea what I'm going to retrieve with that. I'm hoping for a component, but who knows. Oh, I've got one more block to add here. Sandstone, yes, always. And that way the fridge will be completed, and I will be able to... 0? Not that good. Yes, it's because not that cold outside either. And we need to retrieve... Oh, and he's going there, I think. Yes, but he's just eating, so... Not good. You need to bring the corn back. Oh, don't go that way. Just bring the corn back, and I'm going to ask Kelly to do the same. Oh, we got something going on. A marriage. Okay. So at some point in the coming days, also they will have the marriage ceremony and invite. Okay, so we basically need to make a marriage spot. Okay, I can do that. I just need to find the right spot to do so. It's probably going to be in this room. It is the main room after all. Let's see. It's going to be in Misks maybe? Yes. And where do I want to add this? Is there a better spot than that to do it? I'm not sure. Nah, it's going to be in the main room. It's just next to the battery. Yes, it might be the case. Let's just do it that way. Or I could just do it here. Let's just build a copy, build it here, and just remove it so everybody's going to be able to see it at least. Okay, so we've got still a bit. Oh, come on, they're eating these things raw. I'm going to ask Kelly if she's willing. Okay, it's not good. I might want to ask Andy. Where is he? Where's she going? Cloud watching. Okay, it might be good. Everybody's switching the clouds. Okay, where is Andy? I need somebody which is going to walk here. Okay, Andy's working on this. Flower pot. I'm going to ask him to retrieve the remaining bits of corn. And I should be cooking. Oh no, Sienna, you're not cooking. I am. Okay, and here she goes. She can do something else. She can harvest more potatoes, and I can keep cooking these. Let's take a look. I'm getting better at cooking. I don't have enough materials to begin to do arts. If I had more of these blocks I could, but I'm really just burning all of them to make the base better. We've got the turret which is on. Nice. And I will need a second one, but frankly I'm not sure I can afford it right now. I'm going to ask for it. It's going to be prepared, but I can't really afford it. Do we have still a bit of food over there? Yes, there is still a bit of food. Not so much though. Just one? Okay, just one. Is it towards the trip? I'm not sure. I will just let somebody just eat it if it is necessary. But okay, all is fine. Where is he going? Burying him in. Yeah, let's just hold the money first. You can still bury them later on. Where's Kelly going? She's going to get the grenade, and she might be able to come back. Yes, I don't think she's going to break that soon. Still, so I'm not done with this area. I need sandstone to do it. I do not have any sandstone. Okay, so I will need to dig a bit further if I want to get some. Do I want to dig an area here? Maybe I should just construct this wall and build a bit further, but I'm not really willing to make so many area I'm not going to occupy. Let's just not do it, because I don't want any bugs to come here and just begin to spread. I will not be able to deal with it, at least not yet. I've got no flamethrower or something like that. Okay, so these rooms are going to get a bit better. Might want to check this area. Okay, so we've got a bit of work to do here. It's not a very good room for now. Let's just build up a bit and see if Kelly is going to come back. Yes, she's back. I've got Sienna here as well, but she's bringing stuff. Mostly steel. Okay, so she's working on the... Oh, and Andy is burying everybody. Do we have many tombs which are available? Yes, we do. Alright. And we do not have... I need to find more stone blocks. I need to dig somewhere. What could I do here? I'm not going to dig in there, do I? I could. There is no real reason not to do it. I could just remove a bit here. A bit of the mountain. And I could maybe remove even further, so if I do that, maybe I will be able to claim a bit more space to do other stuff. I don't know yet what, but I'm going to do this. Let's see. Where is everybody going? Burying more corpse? No, she's getting stone back home. Okay, so I really need to find more, which are going to be a bit closer, because right now it's a bit of a mess. I'm going to ask her to bring steel back. It's going to be more useful than just bury this guy. Plus I think one of these guys were not properly stripped, so I've been losing a bit of clothes. Okay, and he's coming back. Where is Kelly? Is she far? No, she's back home. Oh, she's stone cutting. I didn't know she was. She is. She's doing that. And she's making a bit of sandstone, so we're going to be able to finish, maybe. I'm going to ask Jess to do so. Work on this wall. Do we have enough? Yes, we do. Okay, so now the fridge is back to normal. Still 2 degrees, so we might... I think 1 season is more than enough to consume these 7 meals. And guys, I think in this relative tranquility I'm going to conclude the video. Hope you liked it. If you do, please leave a like, a comment or subscribe. And until next time guys, have fun!